Welcome back to Character Select. What lies down the elevator? It's flying skulls.
No. At least he didn't end up like Emilio Estevez in Mission Impossible.
Ooh. Good reference. That was a good movie.
I like that movie. It was back before Tom Cruise was an insufferable asshole.
Okay, so let me just throw out my opinion on that here. Tom Cruise is an insufferable asshole, but he is a really good actor.
Yeah, he is, but at the same time, he's an insufferable asshole.
I suppose.
Or he didn't used to be. He used to be a bit better, but now he's like Bono.
He's like Bono. What the fuck does that mean?
Well, Bono's an asshole.
I cast the shield spell. Oh,
You're
God.
red now. Oh, I love those guys. Because then you get right under those...
I'm Cookie Monster.
I don't know what those things are supposed to be. I think they're like flails, but they just look like fucking little worms that he throws at you. Like he's pulling them out of his ass and throwing them at you.
Okay. They are actually hammer flails.
I know.
And it's an iron knuckle. These guys are insanely difficult at the best of time. Because everything you can do, they can do better.
Although, there is a boss later in the game.
Oh, here we go. Don't bring it up. I don't have a key. Hooray! The good news is, though, that none of those big guys actually come back. The only ones that come back are the blocks.
Yeah. And the, little Anubis guys.
Oh, yeah, the freaking shiny skulls. No. Damn it.
Is that what they're called?
The skulls? I don't know what they're
called. No. The little guys with the Anubis heads. They're like little cannon fodder monsters.
Oh, those...
The ones that keep coming.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what those are called. Damn it! Fucking skull. Can't fucking outrun it. I'm gonna get that fairy this time, though. No, actually I'm not. I don't need it yet. I guess I should get that magic. The skulls drain my magic when they hit me, which is super annoying. Not as annoying as losing XP, but close. And I don't think you get the life spell until the third town, which makes the game unnecessarily harder than it has to be. So, there's that. And it's a blot. And it's an Anubis guy. It's another Anubis guy. And it's the worm thrower. It's the Cookie Monster worm thrower. I remember this palace quite well, because back when you were a kid, did you ever rent video games?
Oh yeah, I rented video games all the time.
So when you had, a game that, you rented it, you played it for, a week, and then you had to take it back, and your parents, almost inevitably, would never let you rent a game again at the same time. So somebody else would rent it, and then you'd get it again, and you'd find out that all of your save files were deleted. You had to start from the beginning.
No, well, what happened with me was that we would rent it, and then we wouldn't take it back.
So
and we would continue we would continue paying the late fees to the point where they just gave you the game. So it's sort of like buying it on layaway from the rental place. This game actually
cost $50, and you spent $75 in late fees, so why don't you just keep it?
Pretty much.
Oh, man. I don't think we ever did that because I was never allowed. If I got late fees, I had to pay those late fees back. And when you're a freaking 10-year-old kid... actually, when I got this game, I was probably 7. When you were a 7-year-old kid, you didn't have the money to pay those late fees. Not even a little bit. And across the collapsing bridge again.
I barely had money to do anything ever.
Yeah. I remember riding my bike. This is gonna fucking date me. I remember riding my bike through traffic, up and down hills, both ways, in the snow, to get fucking, to rent Final Fantasy Tactics on the PlayStation, non-greatest hits label, for a week. And it took me an hour and a half to do that bike ride. I was in really good shape when I was younger, and I just got game over.
No.
Yeah, it's game over. Return to Ganon. Continue. Guess where I start? Yeah, back at the palace.
What fun!
And I lost all my experience points. I had like 180 out of 200.
Yeah. I love them game overs on NES games.
This is what's called padding. Not really. It's called My Dumbass Can't Stay Alive.
No, it's called that back in the day they didn't treat game players as like little wusses.
What do you mean you get a checkpoint every room? You gotta continue, you just start where you died?
Don't make me go get my belt. Give you some belt medicine, as my dad would call it.
Okay. I don't need to know what your dad did to you, but Jesus.
No, that's just a joke we had. He would say, "Boy, don't make me get the belt and give you some belt medicine."
Oh, hilariously abusive childhoods.
They never hit me with the belt.
I forgot to mention that the cave was lit because I got the candle. Hooray. For not pointing out obvious things that I shouldn't have to point out. Oh god. Don't want to lose my stabby sword. My shooty sword, my shooty sword. But yeah, I remember fucking renting a game and not being able to get past the first level. Because the game was so hard. And we are actually going back down here to get experience points. Because I really need that attack bonus. Hey Jim, can you do me a favor and fast forward through this? Thanks.
Oh.
Sorry, we're back. And we're back. We have killed all the things. Most of the things. Enough of the things that I just gotta level up.
Yay!
Attack will go up. That's really what I was hoping for. While we were fast forwarding, we were talking about other games that we were...
Yep.
We ended up talking about Mother 3, which possibly is coming out to the Virtual Console. It hasn't been confirmed. But you said you were really excited about that?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's one of the games that has been trapped in Japan forever, and it's, like, really good.
And they're like, well, no, you guys didn't like Earthbound. And it's like, well, you had a shitty marketing campaign for Earthbound.
Now, see, the problem with Earthbound... Well, it's not a problem, but it's just it's a funny anecdote. When I was younger and Earthbound was out, I asked my grandmother for it for my birthday or Christmas or something. One of those holiday thingies. Yes, right. My birthday is a holiday.
I hate that. Just random tangent. I think that people who fucking have their birthdays on holidays are like the most unlucky people ever.
No, the ones who are the most unlucky are the ones who have them slightly before or after a major holiday. So if you have your birthday on like December 23rd, yeah, that's not a good time because nobody wants to celebrate your birthday and then celebrate Christmas.
Oh, we'll celebrate it.
If it's on Christmas, then they'll celebrate it at the same time.
That is an excellent point, and I had not considered. Anyway, we're talking about Earthbound.
Yes. So, I'd asked my grandmother for Earthbound for the SNES for Christmas or whatever. And then Christmas comes around, and I open it up, and I'm like, whatever. She gives me Earthworm Jim 2.
Ooh. Whoops.
Which
is a good
honest
game.
Mistake, is a very good game. I enjoyed that game deeply.
But it wasn't Earthbound.
It was not Earthbound, and I didn't get to play that game actually until years later. So, it is what it is.
Earthbound is an excellent game. Earthbound is one of those games that you play it and you're like, this game is really weird, and then like 2 hours later you're like, this is the best game ever. You know that I'm right.
Yeah, like you're fighting like what, butterflies and crap like that or something like that?
I think the start of the game has you fighting against rats and dirty hippies. So I sealed the palace and turned into a mountain.
I thought it was hobos or something like that.
No. Did you ever play Did you ever play Mother on the NES?
I did not. I did not get the chance to do so.
Or the NES, as my friend insists I call it. It has...
Famicom for you, like, weeaboo fanatic people.
Yeah.
Although it was not the Famicom in America, it was the Nintendo Entertainment System, so get off your high horse.
And NES is easier to say than NES. But let me tell you that story about Mother next time on Character Select. Yay, I'll go into the desert. I'm on the road.
Road, motherfucker.
Oh, I'll go this way.